Well, hello everybody. Welcome to the first three rounds of the Valspar Championship in Florida. We are at the first and second round, which includes a morning group and an afternoon group to make the cut. Victor Hovland was the winner in the real tournament with a score of 273. So we'll be using that when we get to our third round. The fact that the winning score was 273. Since Victor Hovland won the tournament real world, I usually like to put the tournament winner in the afternoon group by default, and I will shuffle all these just like I'll shuffle this morning group, and we'll put them out in their groups and then see who makes the cut, misses the cut, and who, if we have any outstanding golfers as well. I believe it was about 130 or so golfers that made the trip to the Valspar Classic or Valspar Championship, but we need to cut that down to about 70, give or take a few. All right, so let's see here. We'll make them in groups of 8. So I think we're going to almost have 8 groups of 8, but not quite that many. Probably a couple less than the last group. So let's just put them out here evenly in these 8 groups, and then we'll tighten them up when it's all said and done. I know I could guesstimate these, but I prefer to be a little bit more exact. I don't think taking I think it's worth the extra minute or whatever it takes to do that. And golf is not something I rush. Thank goodness Play did not make a golf express game. I don't think I would like that very much. Just like the baseball express, I don't have any desire for that. I think that's worthless. You don't express baseball. You express football and hockey because it takes so long. You don't express baseball. You can play that in 30 minutes. You don't need an express for that. It's too much abstraction. All right, so let's get all this filled out, and then that's just my opinion. If other people like the baseball express game, go for it. Whatever floats your boat. It just doesn't float my boat. All right, so I got 3 extras, so we'll put them in the first 3. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we have 9 in the first 3 groupings and 8 in the last 3 groupings. So that's about as divvied up as I can get them. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'll take some from the afternoon group and fill it up, make sure everybody has 9. How about that? We'll do 72 here in the first morning session. Have a little bit less in the afternoon session, but we'll do 72 in the morning session. So there is our morning session, all 8 groups. We'll start with that group there. And of course, what we're doing here is we're going to be rolling 2 D6s and checking this. If we roll a 14, a 34, or a 66, we will have an outstanding golfer. Otherwise, we just follow what it says. So the first one's a 25, and a 25 says draw 3 golfers, top 2 remaining golfers make the cut. So we're going to draw 3, I believe is what it says. Yes, it does. Draw 3. So we got 1. So Matt Kuchar is going to make the cut. Rafael Campos will make the cut. And Rico Hoey makes the cut. Now we have the top 2 remaining. So the top 2 remaining, we have Ben Griffin and Valimaki. They're 3 Bs. McGreevy's a 3C. So these 2 are the top 2 remaining. They're going to make the cut. Missing the cut is Danny Willett, Max McGreevy, Seth Thigala, and David Skins. They all missed the cut. These guys make the cut. Go to our next group. We get a 25 again, same thing. We're going to draw 3 and then take the top 2. So Kurt Kitayama makes the cut. Bo Hostler makes the cut. And Nikolai Hogard makes the cut. And the top 2 from here make the cut. Top 2, Andrew Novak and Sepp Straka, who was last week's winner. They both make the cut. Novak and Straka. Straka just took over last week in the Players Championship, but they make the cut. Missing the cut is Rasmus Niergaard Peterson, Joseph Bramlett, J.T. Poston, and William Myo. I don't know how to pronounce that, but whatever. So let's see if we can get a different number this time. We do get a 26. 26 says to draw. 26 says draw 4 golfers and then take the top 2. Okay. We have Mackenzie Hughes, Jake Knapp, Nick Hardy, and Paul Peterson. They make the cut, and then the top 2 remaining. Are they any good? They're not really that good. Thorbjørn Olesen and Matt Wallace will make the cut. They're both 5. They're 4B and 5B. Chandler Phillips, Hoshino, and Jeremy Paul missed the cut. That was a rough group there to make the cut, but that's just the way it panned out. We get a 44, and a 44 says to draw 1 golfer and choose top 4 remaining. So I'm going to take the 1 golfer we're going to choose. It's Sam Burns. And then we take the top 4 remaining. Top 4 remaining, we got Suber as a 4C. We got Harry Hall, who's a 2C. Those 2 definitely make it. Now we need 2 more to go with them. And we have Carl Phillips, who's a 5A, and Brian Campbell's a 5A. So Danny Walker, a 5C, Malnati, a 7C, Victor Perez, a 6A, and Rosenmuller, they all missed the cut. These guys make the cut. So that does for first half of the morning group. Now we get our second half of the morning group. And we get a 15. 15 is draw 4 golfers, choose top remaining. So 4 golfers, it's going to be Lanto Griffin, Bryce Garnett, Taylor Dixon, and Patton Kaziri. They all make it. Now only the top golfer remaining will make the cut. And that appears to be Kevin Roy, a 4B. He makes the cut. So Norlander, Meisner, Cohn, and Horschel all missed the cut. Now we go to this group. 12. And a 12 is draw 1 golfer, choose top remaining. So we draw Will Gordon, and now the top remaining will make the cut. McCarty's a 4B. Anybody beat that? Yep, Matty Schmidt's a 3A, so that knocks that he's going to be the one to make it. Matty Schmidt, a 3A, is the only one that can make it. Silverman, Woodland, Coles, Vegas, McCarty, List, and Dahman all missed the cut. So 2 groups left in this technical first round, which is the morning group. And we get a 25, and that is draw 3 golfers, top 2 remaining. So draw 3. That is Mason Anderson, Quade Cummings. Boy, some bad golfers making the cut here. And Kevin Kistner. He's an 8. Wow. All right. So, and then now with the 25, we take the top 2 remaining. Top 2 remaining, we have Toasties, a 4C. And these are terrible golfers here. 5C for Buckley and a 5C for Kim. So that means if it's a tie, we take them both. So we're going to have 3 guys actually make the cut out of this grouping. And now the guys that missed the cut, Sam Ryder, Harry Higgs, and Potgetter. They all missed the cut. Last group. In this morning group, we got a 56. And a 56 says draw 1 golfer, choose top 5 remaining. So Goddard makes the cut. Now we take the top 5. Well, Michael Bjornsson is a 3A. Cameron Young's a 3C. Alex Smalley's a 3C. Jordan Spieth's a 3A. We're taking the top 5. So Beza Hooten, or however you say his name, is a 4. So those 5 will make the cut. Chandler, Davis, and Lee do not. So we got these 5 guys making the cut. And now I want to count up how many golfers I have to make the cut in the morning group, so I can add it up much easier when the afternoon group is over. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, and even 40. We got an even 40 make the cut in the morning group. And these miscut guys will go off and try for next time. Now we have the afternoon group I've already mixed in, and I'm going to shuffle these up. I've already mixed Hovland in the group, so we're going to go ahead and shuffle these up and get ready for the afternoon group. Basically doing the same thing we had. I think 8 a piece might cut it, might do it for us. Let's see. All right, so let's see. 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5. So that's 5, and they're regrouping. 6, 7, 8. And we have 4 extras, so we'll put them in the first 4 groups. So we have 68 guys trying to make the cut in the morning group. First 4 have 9, and the last 4 have 8. So we start with this first group, and we roll a 14. And a 14 is going to produce the first outstanding golfer that we have. We're going to draw 3 golfers. Top remaining is the outstanding golfer. So we're going to draw 3 golfers to make the cut. Sam Stevens, Keith Mitchell, and Thomas Dietrich. They make the cut. Top golfer remaining is going to be one of the outstanding golfers. And the top golfer remaining is Justin Thomas. So Justin Thomas is an outstanding golfer. Lipsky, Svensson, Hizatsune, and Putnam all missed the cut. So we have a first outstanding golfer. Now we go to 15, and that's going to be draw 4 golfers, take top remaining. So I'm going to draw 4, and that's Matthew Riedel, Will Zalatoris, Nico Echevarria, and Doug Gim. And then we're going to take the top remaining only. Well, Xander Schauffele is a 1A, and he's going to make it. Schenk, Castillo, and Riley do not make it. We get a 26. In case you're curious, Rory McIlroy and Scotty Scheffler both, neither one of those guys are in this field, so you won't see them. 26 draw 4 golfers, top 2 remaining. So we're going to draw Victor Hovland. He was the one that won this tournament real world. Taylor Moore and Nate Lashley. And we're supposed to draw one more. Okay. Draw one more. If I can get them not stick together. And that is Luke Clanton. Never heard of him. And then we're going to have top 2 remaining. So the top 2 that are left, we have Chad Ramey and Shane Lowry. They will both make the cut. Missing the cut, Camilo Villegas and Kevin Yu. But Lowry and Ramey will make it. Now we go to this grouping, and we get a 16. 16 says draw 5 golfers, choose top remaining. Stephen Fisk, Vince Whaley, Ryan Gerard, Noah Goodwin, and Michael Kim. And now we take the top 1 remaining. Is it 1 or is it 2? I think it's top 1, right? Yep, top golfer remaining. Zach Johnson had one, but Corey Connors is the 2A. So Zach Johnson and Adam Hadwin are going to miss the cut. We get a 56. And that's going to be draw 1 golfer, choose top 5 remaining. So the draw golfer is Adam Scott. He'll make it. And then the top 5 remaining. Patrick Fishburne, Seamus Power, Charlie Hoffman, Manlio Grillo, Ryan Fox, and Eric Cole. So that means 5 Bs are going to tie. So these are the top 4. And then for 5th place, they tie. So that means everybody makes it. So they're all going to make the cut from that group. They will all be there. So we might have about 80 guys in the 3rd round. We'll see. Go to this grouping. 3 groupings left. We get a 56 again. Same thing. Draw 1 golfer, which is Brant Snedeker. He makes it. And then top 5 remaining. So we've got Yeager, Well, Pavone is 7B, so he's looks like he's out of it. So we're going to have Glover, Kappen, Highsmith, Hogard, and Yeager. And Matthew Pavone is the one that's going to miss out. So 2 groupings left to finish off the second round. You get a 44. 44, draw 1 golfer, choose top 4 remaining. So the draw golfer is John Pack, and now we take the top 4. And the top 4, Bud Cauley, Young An, Mark Hubbard, and then Tom Kim's a 6A. Chris Ventura and Ben Martin, 6B and C. They missed the cut. These guys make the cut. Last grouping, final 8. See who makes it. Whoop, that got held up. Let's redo that. 46. 46. So we're going to have only one outstanding golfer. Justin Thomas is in a group by himself. All right, so 46. Draw 1 golfer, top 4 remaining. So Kevin Velo makes it. And then we take the top 4 left by rankings. So Tommy Fleetwood will make it. Jacob Richmond will make it. Let's see here. Looks like Grayson Sig and Matt Manacero make it, and Swenson and Rosner 7s do not make it. So we will take away the miscut guys, and they'll be banished till next week sometime. Let's get these guys together. We had 40 in the first group, in the morning group. Let's see how many people made the cut in the afternoon group. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40. We got 43 plus 1 for Thomas is 44. So there's 84 golfers making the cut. 84 golfers will make the cut. And now we're going to shuffle these 83 golfers into 7 groups, and then Thomas gets his own group by the fact that he's the outstanding golfer. So we're going to put our little score thingies up here and figure out what everybody's score is going to be based on their draw. See who the top 12 out of these 84 end up being. And I'm not too worried about the D's. If they go off camera, no big deal. We'll see. Let's back this up a little bit. Fold this up a little bit higher like that so you can see the lettering. All right, so Justin Thomas will be off by himself. He'll roll at the very end. We have 83 golfers here. I will shuffle these. We need groups of 7, so they're going to be in, basically, they're going to be in groups of 12, stacks of 12. With, I believe, the last group being 11. 7th group will be 11. The first 6 should be 12. So I'm going to count them out right in a row. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There's 12 for the first group. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12 for the second group. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 for the third group. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12 for the fourth group. 12 for the fifth group. 12 for the sixth group, and 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 for the last group. That's how it should have worked out. Okay, so now we will move on to this grouping, to this section, to find out who's going to get some perks, maybe, and also to find out where they fit in the scheme of things, as far as A golfers, B golfers, whatever. And as usual, I forgot my pegs. So I got my pegs back now. We're ready to go. So I can start assigning guys that are going to roll for perks and issues. But first things first, we go to this group. Start things off here in the third round. Now, if there's a tie, they both won't make it. We'll have a decider die. We'll determine who makes it. So we get an 11. That's interesting. And 11 says top golfer contends with a perk with A+. So he's going to be right here in the lead, top golfer. And then others contend with B+. So only one guy is going to make it in the main category. That is the top golfer of this group. Who is the top golfer? Harry Hall is a 2C. Can anybody beat that out? Yes, Cam Young is a 1C in the third round. He's a 3C, but there's an asterisk there, and it says in the third round he's a 1C. So Cameron Young's a 1C. He will be the top. Oh, no, he won't. Ben Griffin will beat him out. Ben Griffin's a 1B in the third round. So Ben Griffin is going to get a perk as he is on that range, and everybody else is B+, which means they could come back if we don't have enough golfers, or they could contend, late in the fourth round, they could, be a contending golfer. So we'll see what happens. Next up, next group, we get a 55. 55 says all golfers contend with B. Wow. So everybody contends with a B. That's kind of sucks for them. Rico Hoey, Raphael Campos, Will Gordon, Matty Schmidt, Kevin Velo, Tommy Fleetwood, Jacob Bridgman, Grayson Sigg, Jordan Spieth, Bezenhooten, Smalley, and Hogard all contend with regular B. So they're most likely out of things. Not guaranteed, but most likely they are. Next grouping, 15. 15 top draw golfer contends with an A and gets a perk. So the draw golfer is Victor Hovland. He's the guy who won the tournament Real World. He will contend with an A, and he'll roll on the perks and issues chart. Will Victor Hovland. Top golfer contends with A-. So let's see who the top golfer is. Top golfer in the group right now is Goddard and Valspar. And we will have a roll-off between them because we have a tie. So we will bring in the decider die. First for Goddard. All right, now Valspar has to get the dot or Goddard will win. And it is Goddard. He will be an A-. And then it says with the 15, it says everybody else finishes with C-. So C-, we got Valspar, Capon, Yager, Highsmith, Pack, Phillips, Buckley, On, Kim, and Hubbard. They're all in the C- field. All right, we go to this grouping. And we get a 22. 22 says top golfer contends with an A, and they get a perk. So top golfer is going to contend with an A here and roll on the perks chart. Who is the top golfer? Top golfer right now is Gerard at 3A, but no, Connors beats him at 2A. So right now it's Connors. And I don't think nobody's going to beat him out. So Connors will be on the A grouping with rolling for a perk. And let's see, what does everybody else do? They contend with a B. So Moore, Lashley, Whaley, Goodwin, Kim, Gerard, Scott, Cole, Power, Hoffman, and Stevens all contend with a regular B. And now that brings up this grouping. And we get a 56. 56. Draw golfer contends with A-. Everybody else finishes with a D. Wow. Draw golfer will contend with A-. That's Sepp Straka, the winner from last week. He will contend with an A-. Does he get a perk? No, he does not. Okay, everybody else finishes with a D. Disappointing finish for Matthew Rydell, Brian Campbell, Jackson Suber, Bud Cauley, Shane Lowry, Chad Ramey, Stephen Fisk, Matt Kuchar, Kurt Kitayama, Bo Hostler, and Nikolai Hojard. They all finish dead last with a D for 56. It's a D. No, it's a regular D, not a D minus. So they aren't dead last. They're next to last. It's a D, not a D minus. But they're way off camera anyway, so who cares? All right, 2 groups left. We've only got 5 golfers, so we may be dipping into this B plus group very shortly to fill out the 12. 36 says top golfer contends with A minus. So the top golfer will be in this group here with the A minus. Novak's a 2B. Can anybody beat 2B? Sam Burns is a 2B. But Xander Schauffele is, well, no, he's a 3. He would, but Xander Schauffele is a 3A in the 3rd round. So it's between these 2 guys. We're going to have a roll-off for these 2. So for Burns, he gets the dot. That means Novak has to have the dot. He does. We'll roll again. Burns. Dot means Novak's got to have it, and he does not. So Burns will contend with an A minus. I don't believe there's no perk there. Let's see, to finish it out. Low golfer contends with D minus. Everybody else C minus. So Novak will be a C minus. And the low, as well, all these guys except for the low golfer who ends up being a D minus. So the low golfer in here looks like it's going to be Nick Hardy and Luke Clanton. They will tie for the low golfer, as will Zalatoris. 3-way tie for the low golfer. And these guys all will finish 36. They will finish at a C minus way down here. And I'm not going to roll off for a D minus. It's not worth it. We're just going to put these guys at D minus and be done with it. All right. So now last grouping. And we only have 6. We need 12. So obviously we're going to be tapping into this B plus very quickly. 46. Draw golfer contends with A minus. And that's Kevin Roy. And then what happens to everybody else on a 46? Low golfer finishes D minus. Others finish D. So the low golfer is Anderson, it looks like. Anderson and Garnett and Kaziri. That's a 3-way tie for last. So they will be the D minus group. So I'm not going to break a tie on D minus. It's just not worth it. Everybody else, 46, finishes with a plain old D, and that's Fishburne, Grillo, Fox, Snedeker, Glover, Griffin, and Dixon, all finished with regular D. And now we only have 7. We need 5 more. We're going to go to B plus and take the top 5 golfers from the B plus category to have them make the cut as a B plus. So Cameron Young, 3C, or 1C rather. He's definitely at the top. See who else we have that's at the top. A lot of these guys are not very good at all. Harry Hall is a 2C, so he'll make it. Michael Thorbjornsen is a 3A. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I still need 2 more. And these are terrible golfers. 4B and 4C. I'm tempted to go to the B category and draw some B golfers out of here. I think I might. If the B golfers can beat these guys, we're going to put them in there. So Hoey's a 2C. I want guys that have good numbers here. 2C. Matty Schmidt's a 3A. Fleetwood's a 1C. Let's put Fleetwood in there. And that'll knock out Thorbjornsen and Schmid. Jacob Bridgman's a 2C. So let's see here. We've got 1. Let's see how many we have here. So we got 3 guys here at 2C. Let's see if anybody can beat those guys out from a 2C section. I don't see anybody else higher or better than that. Nope, that's it. So B's stay where they are. These guys in the B pluses, they're 3As. They're not 2Bs. So looks like we're going to put them in the B pluses. Now let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There's our 12. But that's pretty rough to have 5 B pluses there. That is extremely rough. That means those guys could fall out of contention very, very early in the round because there's going to be a lot of shots back. And actually, we got one too many guys because I forgot about Justin Thomas. We got to roll for him and see where he ends up. So obviously, that's going to take away some of these 2 Cs. So before we roll for Thomas, we're going to have to eliminate one of the 2 Cs. So we're going to need the decide or die for that. So we're going to start with Hoey. He gets a blank, so he's out. Bridgman, he gets a blank, so he's out. So now Harry Hall, if he gets a dot, he's in. He's in. So Hall is in. These guys are out, and they go back into they came from the B category. So they will be in the B section. So now we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, I took one too many out, didn't I? Should have had one extra one in there. So Hoey and Bridgman will come back and have another roll off, so I don't end up short a golfer. So Hoey gets the blank. So if Bridgman gets the dot, he's in there, and he's in there. So Bridgman will finish out the group. So we're going to have 4 B plus golfers. Now let's figure out about Justin Thomas. Justin Thomas. Let's roll for him. He is the only one in the outstanding golfer group. So he gets to roll by himself. And that's a 14. It says top golfer contends with A. So he's going to contend with an A, is Justin Thomas. So there are your golfers right here and where they are. Now, we come over to this section to determine what their scores are going to be. And the winning score, real world, was 273. So that means we're going to use this column right here, 273 to 277. Roll on Ben Griffin. If he gets a dot, he's a 205. If he gets a blank, he's a 206. And he gets a dot, so he's a 205. So we'll write that down. In fact, I'm going to write it down on a separate sheet of paper. Now, you know what? I'm going to redo the score sheet anyway. No, I won't. Let's just put it on a separate sheet of paper. Keep it simple, stupid. So I'm going to write it down on a separate sheet of paper. 205 is Ben Griffin. And now we look at Victor Hovland. He's an A. So we come over here to the A category, 207 or 208. So Hovland, 207 for Hovland. He'll be 2 shots back. And Corey Connors will be a 208, 3 shots back. And then Justin Thomas, he'll be 2 shots back. So Hovland and Thomas will be in the final group with Griffin. And they're going to be 2 shots back. So now we go to Goddard and company at A minus. And A minus is going to be either a 209 or a 210. So Goddard is a 210. Straka, last week's winner, 209. So he's going to start 4 shots back. I think that's about where he started last time, was 4 shots back, and he just played so well he won. Sam Burns, he's also at 209, 4 shots back. And then Kevin Roy, he's at 209 as well. Then the final group, by default, will be 211, because if they got to 212, they'd be 7 shots back and be off the board. So they're going to, by default, all be 211s. So 211 for Cam Young, Mick Fleetwood, Harry Hall, and Jacob Bridgman. Now we need to roll for perks. So Ben Griffin, our leader, let's see what kind of perk or issue he might have. We get a 5 and a 6, and that says he gains extra control. Gains extra control. So Let's see if it's for further notice or not. We got this little question mark, so we're going to roll the sire die. Comes up with a dot. That means he has extra control till further notice. He does not. Just for this round, he has extra control, which basically means if you roll a 4 on the white die, no matter what the course is, he will gain control of the hole. So he gets the extra control for that. Now we go to Victor Hovland, see what he rolls. He rolls a 2-4. 2-4 says starts round with so many red chips. Ooh, that's not good. How many red chips will he start with? He's going to start with 4 red chips. Wow. So Victor Hovland's going to start with 4 red chips. Definitely a disadvantage there. And then Connors, see what he does. Connors is a 4 and a 5. If bogey on first hole, mood turns stormy. So Connors, bogey first hole, he'll be stormy. Stormy. All right, so we've got our conditions laid out. Now we need to get the golfers that are not in contention out of the way, although I'll keep the B pluses handy because they could come in contention later. But for right now, we're going to set up what the course is going to look like, or what the final group's going to look like as we start the 4th round. Set them in their positions as they get assigned. Ben Griffin is our leader. A 2-shot lead over Victor Hovland and Justin Thomas. Victor Hovland will start with 4 red chips to start his round. So he will be giving up control of the hole quite a bit, apparently. So that's his bad break. He's going to start with 4 red chips. All right. At 208, 3 shots back, we have Connors. We have, let's see, and Connors, if he bogeys the first hole, he'll be stormy. Let's see. So he's by himself at 208. At 209, we have Seth Straka. We have Burns. Let's see, Burns. Where'd you go? There you are. Burns. And we have Roy, Kevin Roy. They are 4 shots back. Goddard is by himself at 5 shots back. 6 shots back, we have Cameron Young, Tommy Fleetwood, Harry Hall, and Jacob Bridgman. Let's push this over here. See it that way better. So that's what the board is going to look like when the 4th round begins. Ben Griffin, a 2-shot lead over Victor Hovland and Justin Thomas. The only one with chips is Victor Hovland. Unfortunately, he gets 4 red chips to start the round. These guys hanging on by a thread. So by the time we get to the back 9, there's a good chance that many of these guys will be out of contention. So that's the first 3 rounds of the tournament. I did a recording on this because I normally do it Thursday night, but with me doing my Rockies replay, I'm playing them Thursday night, so I don't have time to do both. So I'm recording this, and I will put it out Thursday afternoon. I'm recording it Tuesday night. I'll upload it, or not upload it, but I'll put it out for public view on Thursday afternoon. And then on that gives me a chance on Friday afternoon to play the front 9. And then on Saturday evening, or possibly Saturday, let's see how I want to do this. Saturday, probably Saturday late afternoon, we'll have the final round of the Valspar Championship. And then Saturday night late will be the Rockies game against the Athletics. But out in Colorado, so think Western time zone, you're going late anyway. Whereas this tournament here, Valspar is in Florida. So anyway, that's where we stand, and gives you a chance to digest this and see where they're going to be when the back 9 begins on Saturday afternoon. So that's going to do it from here. I will go ahead and transpose all this information into the score sheet for official starts and get it all ready to go for Sunday. I mean, for Saturday, rather. Of course, when we pick it up on Saturday afternoon, the first group will have finished their front nine, be starting the 10th hole. The first group out will be starting the 13th hole. And that's where we'll pick it up and finish it out. And that'll be a live Saturday afternoon kind of thing, late afternoon thing. So that's going to do it from here. Hope you all have a pleasant day, whenever day you're watching this. Until next time, enjoy playing whatever game you choose to play, however you choose to play it, and I'll see you all down the road.